By the end of this video, you will see the reason why the Biafrans are celebrating, why the enemies are grumbling for what just happened for Nnamdi Kanu, as the USA have just awarded him a very prestigious award, even as he is in prison, and yet America just done this for him. It's a win-win. So my people, this is not just story, this is life and direct. No wonder the enemies are crying hard, but this time around they will cry blood because the gods have done it. Sit well, let's watch the video. Don't go anywhere.
To the glory of God on this very faithful day, January 23rd, 2026, right here in the city of Lawrenceville, Georgia, Gwinnett County. I'm here with State Representative Gabe Okoye, presenting an award to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being received by our own ambassador. And we have our captain here among us here, and I'm so grateful to be to the glory of God. I'm just so happy to be here with this occasion. We thank God for the presentation again by Representative Gabe Okoye and Captain, tell me your name again. Captain Ezekiel in attendance, and yours truly, Kenneth, to be here in attendance. Amen. On this wonderful day, January 23rd, 2026. God bless you. Thank you so much.
170 believers. That's how many Christians were abducted this past Sunday in Nigeria in Kaduna State. Men in motorcycles showed up at 3 different churches. They busted open the doors. They pulled men, women, children out, put them into vehicles, and rushed them into the bush. Some escaped, but many didn't. And it's heartbreaking to hear the news and to read about this. But we know we have a suffering family right now across Nigeria who is devastated, living daily, not knowing if they're going to be abducted, killed, or if their communities are going to be displaced. And right now we have 170 Christians who are part of our suffering family that desperately need our prayers. I've got the list of names right here. I read through them out loud this morning, and what shocked me was just how many large families have been abducted together. And this is fathers who should be coming home from work in the fields, mothers who should be able to tuck their children in at night, and teenagers looking forward to the weeks ahead and what's going on. And I just want to encourage you to step into their stories today, to pause for a moment and to pray for their release, for their safety, and for God to give them comfort and courage during this time of abduction. It's real what's happening to our persecuted family, and we need to step into their stories to make sure they know they're never alone.
Christmas Day, if my memory serves me right, President of America, Donald Trump, ordered airstrikes in Sokoto, against the bandits, terrorists, and all of that. And he said that's not the last, that's not the end. The more, if this spate of killings, senseless, heinous killings continue, there will be more. What's your take on that?
It's unfortunate how are the mighty falling in the midst of battle. Afghanistan was theater of war now for almost 30 years. Then Syria. Nigeria become a theater of war. Once you don't put your house in order now, you invite outsiders to come and pop your nose. If you are calling with your wife and you shout to the street, neighbors will have to come to intervene to say, don't kill yourself. So it's unfortunate we found ourselves in this junction where we were appealing to be a Security Council seat holder. Now we are under the jackboot of Donald Trump. Quite unfortunate. The main problem, again, is that we are not solving it. Since 1960s, that I can remember very well, the North believes Western education is of no use. They were breeding Amaji race. People don't go to school, they don't learn anything. About 20 million out of school. Anybody between the age of 15 and 40 now in the North have not been to school. They are not mechanics, they are not bricklayers, they are not anything artisan. All they do is to sell a little sweet and a little suya. So the pool from which you can draw bandits is unlimited. 50, 60 million, 70 million people between the age of 20 and 50 in the north are available to be carrying AK-47. And the religion of Islam is even positive, but somebody dies. People don't worry too much about somebody who has just died. If you died at this time now, in the next 4 hours, you are buried. So death is on the lower scale of in the human calculation. So if I say I will kill you, to threaten you and say, with death, kill me now, I'm going to heaven straight. It has no deterrence anymore. You understand?
So an average northerner.
It has no deterrence at all. So if you kill, I had to kill over 200, that's right.
Yes.
If they kill another 1,000, no, because you marry many wives, you have many more children, there are marriages. Even your cows, have you ever thought about it? You have cows. You just want the cows to eat free from nature. You don't want to grow grass. You don't want to invest in the business. And you're selling a cow for 1 million naira. And the cow just to go and eat somebody's crop anyhow. So that mentality has to change. The leaders of the north have to and there are no sign. Many of my colleagues in the north, they are still defending that is their way of life. Cows can eat anything it wants. But you are selling the cow. Why not give the cow free? If the cow is eating grass free. You are not giving the cow free. But the cow is still somebody's investment. It's cheating mentally. I don't think anybody has really thought about it that way. If you give the cow free as charity, then your cows can eat grass free then. Is it not true? But you are eating grass free and you're selling cows at close to 1 million naira a piece. You are cheating nature, you are cheating society. So the problem of banditry, Trump, we're just going to be like Afghanistan. Russia has spent 20 years in Afghanistan. They withdrew. America is there. They withdrew. CIA, Mossad, KGB, they are still operating in Afghanistan. The same thing in Afar said Syria. Iran is coming to the world is just unraveling. And it's so unfortunate that Nigeria will now be a theater for experimental statecraft in the world. It's so sad.
As a rider to this, this insecurity, because one of the major causes of it, you touched on it, is this issue of free, roaming of cattle, the movement of pastoralists, that we're not even sure maybe 10-20% of them are Nigerians. The majority of them, allegedly, are from our neighboring West African sub-region, So, the present administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu created the Ministry of Livestock to assuage the feelings, the perceived grievances of the Fulani ethnic nationality. Some were not in support, but some counter-argued that, okay, if that is what is going to cause, these killings to abate drastically, so be it. Now, having created the ministry, why has the president not proclaimed a national ban on open grazing of cattle? Recently, towards the end of last year, they came out and said, okay, it's been banned. Then quickly, they flip and said, no, it's not been banned. Is the president beholden? I mean, we're told the president has guts, he's bold, he can take any decision. Why can't we have a ban on open grazing of cattle?
I was for 8 years the most senior person technically in Nigerian agriculture as Director of Planning, NALDA, National Agric Land Authority. Nigeria does not know what agriculture is. The ministry is just marooned. It's agri-business, not farming. We are saying farming. And then the government is devoid of moral authority to do anything. They can declare anything, but you cannot. Nigeria is big. You can't just shout in the villa. Somebody will hear in Nguru. See, people died in Katsina recently now. On rickety boat. We need to break Nigeria down into small elements so that people can take charge of their lives. Missing us together, you don't make an order. Second, you make an order. They declare emergency now, security. What does that mean now? We just mouth things. We're not serious about anything. They imported 2,000 tractors about a year ago. Have you heard about it? They said they imported tractors. Where are the drivers? Where are the farm? Where is the crops? Nothing. We just run government by announcement, and then announcement, and then announcement. The civil service is no longer alive at all. Civil service is supposed to be a vehicle to implement one policy, but civil service is no longer alive. Civil service is dying, if it's not dead. Because you cannot just decree what is not in existence. Rather than decree, have you announced first that states where they have land are 500 hectares in one place? So, for instance, now, pharmacy will start now. You can't just announce something in October. Or if you announce today to say by March, we are going to start growing grass in a certain place, designated places, you fund it, and then by June, July, you say all people with animals, so go here, go here, go here, go here. That's it now. Yeah. But you just announce no program, no milestone, no timelines. It's just announcement, no program. They bought 2,000 tractors. They didn't say drivers will come into effect. How many hectares of land? Is tractor what you need? No, you need bulldozer to clear trees first. Tractors cannot clear trees in the forest now. You just bought tractors. It's abandoned. It's of no use. Once you don't have a methodical plan of what you are doing, announcement, it cannot solve problem. You can't. So it's just, we have no government, no governance in anything. Yeah, we don't have, our mind is not for government, it's for political announcement, for stop political gain.
Now that you have seen the full video and you have confirmed it, is this not a win-win to us? How many of your leaders, both the dead and alive, that have ever been given award, a prestigious award by the USA? How many? That is to say that Nnamdi Kanu is a great leader. Is indeed a great prophet. He is making wave all over the globe. You see, that is why the Nigeria enemies are trying so hard to silence him. But the God that still keep him moving, keep on disgracing the enemies. Who are the enemies? The Nigeria politicians. Yes, the Nigerian politicians are the enemies of Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why Nnamdi Kanu will keep on triumphant over the enemies. What is this sign? This sign is a great sign that Biafra is here. Nobody born by woman that will ever stop the coming of Biafra. Is Biafra or nothing? My people, go and celebrate. The help is coming close. Cry no more. Our God is alive. With the ongoing of the atrocities, with the ongoing and unaliving the Christians, with ongoing the genocide, with ongoing the persecution, with ongoing the sentence of Nnamdi Kanu, it have given a total edge of Biafra restoration. No doubt, I know the enemies may keep on grumbling, but the fact remains that Biafra is Biafra or nothing. America have gotten what they needed. The evidence is overwhelming. So my people, it's a wake-up development. For America to recognize Nnamdi Kanu is a heavy weight, is a heavy wave, and a very big blow for the Nigeria politician. Yes. So it's a win-win to us. Go and celebrate. Cry no more. The help is on the way. So my people, who am I? I'm only a messenger. If you love what I do here in this Global Love Channel TV, please don't hesitate to touch a hand for subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell, so that whenever we upload a new video like this, you'll be the first person to be notified. And in doing that, you are encouraging us to do more. Togetherness, we shall save life together. Africa life matters. Till next time, see you in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you.